Also, Harry is in the house. So Harry, welcome. So if you would also like to, answer some questions, would be very helpful. And actually, within a couple of weeks, we will also have a meetup in Amsterdam, but later on 15th of April, and I will. Mark will also mention that after that, and then I will take a look if the first sheet is available. Is it visible? I think so. Huh? So, first of all, who of you is really new in crypto trading or crypto investing? If you can say yes, so yes is that you're new, and if no, then you don't have too much. Would like to tell that everything what we are telling here is just for educational purposes. Is not an financial advice. And first, a short overview about the crypto market, very quick, just to put into perspective. We have now more than 18,000 coins available on CoinMarketCap. You can search it, but still the most liquid coins are Bitcoin and Ethereum, and these are by far number one and two. And the total market, including BTC, is now 2.3 billion, so 2.3 trillion. We've had actually a high of 3 trillion mid-July, I think. And if you would like to have a very short overview, that is a coin market cap. You can look all the coins up, and would like to show you here the total market cap, including BTC, and that is here 2.10 trillion. It was in the afternoon, but you can see here the high, and in my opinion, the strong up move from past week is very challenging. It's very encouraging, and I think that the challenge will be that we will hit the high of 3 trillion again sooner or later. And I think it's also a good time to step into the crypto market, and because we have seen higher levels at the end of Q4. And also, if you compare it with the beginning of Q1 last year, you also have seen in 2021 that the market has already risen very much. But you can see that last year in April we hit a high of 2.5 trillion, and then the market fell back. So this is also a kind of warning. If you are doing something in the crypto market, don't do that for the ultra short term. And also with investing in coins or in projects, also have a longer view in mind, because the market is volatile, but you have to have a strategy as well, and diversify your risk. This is my personal view. I think that we can hit 100K by Q4 2022, maybe even higher. And it is also, as we can see here, the support level of last year, May, June, July, it was 30,000. We fell all the way down from 70, almost $70,000 towards the low of 32,000. It was beginning of January, and as you can see, the market's picking up again, and Bitcoin is taking the lead, and so this is very encouraging. And Bitcoin is also seen as the store of value, store of the trust. And here is a stock to flow model for BTC. And there it shows that the blue line is kind of theoretical price prediction. It's plotted here in the as blue line. And as you can see, the price, the yellow and green and blue, that is the Bitcoin price, and now is hovering below this level, and this 100,000. And you can see that in 2022 until 25, the Bitcoin would go or hover around 100,000. So that means that if you would like to have extra return on investment, then you have to take a look for alternatives, whether it be, for instance, Ethereum or other altcoins, or maybe also new projects in the earlier stage. If you would like to know which parties are also involved in Bitcoin, and this is Bitcoin Treasuries. MicroStrategy has here 125,000 Bitcoin is quite a lot, and they accumulated a lot recently. And
Yeah, yeah, Robert, maybe it's
yes,
good to mention as well that the biggest hedge fund in the world, Bridgewater, also recently announced to do more with cryptos. It's
okay, a very good add-on. Was recently in the news, and this year, this week.
yeah, last week. So that also was yeah, very positive sign for crypto investors.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. You can also add something else, and also the Ethereum. Ethereum is number two, and it's yeah, ERC20 platform. It's very important smart contract platform, and that means the biggest. And many protocols, many projects are run on the Ethereum network. So that means that if you can see now, the DeFi space, also the NFT space is gaining pace, and that means that also Ethereum is profiting from this. And my opinion, also what also comes within a couple of quarters, I think also the migration from proof of work to proof of stake consensus model. That means that Ethereum, in my opinion, is undervalued at this moment, and that the market is not pricing well this this coin. So my take on the market for Ethereum at the end of this year, 6,000. But only our predictions. It's not. I don't have a crystal ball as well. And but it's also more and more coming. Tomorrow I am going to speak in Cyprus at the blockchain and crypto event as well. And it's crypto getting more and more regulated. And you can see it as a negative thing, but also a positive thing, because when cryptos are more to a certain extent regulated, then people get more trust. And as you can see, also Janet Yellen had a slip of the tongue last month, and that she issued some details of Biden's executive order on crypto, and that is a pro. And so not contra. And also a last minute attempt in Europe to ban Bitcoin fails in key vote. That means that, okay, maybe the regulators want to forbid kind of things, but this is with Bitcoin not possible, because how can you forbid or prohibit a decentralized network? So these are positive signs in my opinion, and I think that is a very good bridge to our project, the token of expertise. And maybe most of you know token of expertise, and I was I was forgetting to introduce ourselves. My name is Jan Robert Schut, of course, of Crypto Academy, and of course the one and only Mark Leenaerts from Token Expertise. And he is, I can say that you're the godfather of token expertise. Is it true, Mark?
Yeah, it's a nice term, but couldn't do it without your support and support of Harry and Harm van Wijk of beleggen.com.
Co-founders, yes.
Already building for a long time on the community, and yeah, this is our moment to change the system around the community and the tokenomics. We add some tokenomics to our community. So yeah, we can only do it together. But yeah, I like the term.
Yeah, but without you, without your initiative, I would not have done that. So, and you've done it also a couple of years ago, and that you have, and like me and Harry also in 2017, we are already involved in the crypto market, and so you have a very vast, experience as well. So, and you can click yourself on the slides on the right side,
Yes, I think so.
right hand
Uh,
side.
yeah,
You can
so I'll
scroll
move
down. I
to
like
the
you very
next.
much, but I will not be your PA today, but you can click yourself. So
Yeah,
help yourself.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk through the very beginning, the goal of the project for those who haven't seen it yet. Explain what we are doing with the token of expertise. So what we want to do is to build the expert app, and we're already quite far in doing so because Friday or beginning of next week we are already releasing the first test version of the expert app. But let me tell you first why we wanted to have an expert app, because we already have a community of almost 90,000 Dutch and Belgian investors. and they communicate through a forum. So why we want to add this expert app? Well, there are 5 reasons stated in this slide. The first one is the reason of interaction, because apps are now very mainstream to communicate. People are using apps 6 to 7 times more than uh, websites or other kind of sources. So yeah, it's very easy to get your information via your mobile phone, and an app is a very good way to share this information. But another important reason is the matching. We want to use artificial intelligence or machine learning to match every user of the app with the right expert. And that sounds like a simple or logical idea, but it's not really how it works right now. If you're looking for expertise, let's say you're new in the crypto world and you want to know more about Bitcoin and cryptos, it's not so easy to find the right person. Some people will look in their own network, they talk to neighbors or friends and hear what they have to say about, and others are looking on the internet and Google Bitcoin and buying and trading, but you don't really have any guarantee that the information you get is the right information. If you search on the internet, yeah, it's mostly about budget. The ones with the most budget, they get the best results. So it doesn't mean you are going to the right organization if you Google. And if you talk to your neighbor or your friend, yeah, of course, you also don't have any guarantee. It's just their personal experience about these kind of things. And some people, they don't know how to find it, and they don't have neighbors or friends who know anything about investing or crypto, and they don't do anything with crypto because of that reason. So that's why we want to have the expert app to easily, with a few clicks, find the right person based on your interest or needs. But more than that, we also want the users of the expert app to learn. So that's why we introduce a kind of e-learning education in the app to make sure that everybody can become an expert, not only find the right expert, but also become the right expert. For instance, by following courses or doing one-on-one coaching with an expert to improve your own level of expertise. We like to look at an app as like Duolingo, which has already more than 500 million users worldwide. With Duolingo, you can learn languages. It's very easy. It's very competitive. They have some smart tricks to make people learn faster, and that's the kind of things we want to include in the expert app. And an app is a very useful tool for that. Also, we can add more technical features compared to what's offered right now. We can build in paper trading or newsfeed, for instance. Newsfeeds will already be included in the first test version that's released next week. So you can easily follow the right kind of information that you are looking for. And with paper trading, you can also train yourself in something like trading. And last but not least, the expert app offers a new way of quality control on the expert or the expertise. Because still, yeah, you can find the person who knows a lot about a certain topic, but how do you know this person is really an expert or not? That's the question we want to solve. And with the expert app, we can do that because we have an intelligent review and rating system based on the blockchain and Web3 technologies, which means that in a decentralized way, people are being verified as experts. I will tell a little bit later on that in a moment. But first, the long-term goal with the token of expertise and the expert app, firstly, is to create an app where everybody can find the right experts in a quick way, in an efficient way. And not only in the financial industry, we're starting now with the financial industry with investing, but also in other industries like health, taxes, etc. There are many kind of expertises, and we want to include them all into the expert app so that experts in the financial field can also look for experts in the text fields, for instance, so everybody can help each other. And the second goal of the project is to create a community where everyone has the opportunity to become an expert, and where every expert is judged and rewarded in the same fair way. Yeah, it sounds maybe logical, but it's not how most platforms work. For instance, Upwork, Fiverr, that's yeah, very successful international platforms to find experts in some areas, mostly developers, designers, etc. It's a very powerful tool to find a person to do something for you, but it doesn't really help you to learn and to become an expert yourself. So that's something we add with our expert app. So why a token? That's something a question that's being asked to us already from the beginning. There are so many tokens already. What's the use case? Why you cannot just build the expert app and let everybody pay each other in euros? Well, that's a very important question, but we came up with 4 reasons to launch the token of expertise. The first one is the international approach of a token. This is yeah, a project with Dutch founders, but the team is already international. We want to launch the app in English, so it has to be an international app where everybody in the world can help each other. And we don't want any currency exchange risks being involved with that. If somebody from Indonesia wants to hire an expert in Europe, yeah, we don't want them to exchange their money into euros, or yeah, have any difficulties in getting into contact. We just want to have one currency, our own token, to be used as a payment method on the platform. But another very important reason why we use a token is because the token is a blockchain tool, and this blockchain tool can be used to guarantee the transparency and the verification of the experts. I already mentioned that in the previous slide. So here's how this works. Let's say somebody wants to find an expert in crypto. They are looking in the app, they find somebody, let's say Jan Robert, a very well-known crypto expert, Bitcoin expert. So they contact Jan Robert, they see the services he's offering, and one of the services is coaching. So they hire Jan Robert for 1 hour coaching about Bitcoin, and they pay Jan Robert in tokens, tokens of expertise. So this transaction will be registered in the blockchain, and the platform, the expert app itself, can measure how much transactions are being done between Jan Robert and different clients. That's not where it stops. We also want to know what the client thinks of Jan Robert, so they have to fill in a review that's yeah, comparable to many other sites how they do it. But we connect the review to the transaction, so we know for sure that there has been a transaction between the client and Jan Robert. We know what the client thinks about Jan Robert, so we have a much better view about the expertise of Jan Robert. Plus, we are adding some testing. So to reach a higher level of expertise, we want Jan Robert or any other expert to do a test. So they have to prove that they have the expertise, and then they have to prove that yeah, they are using this expertise on the platform and they have happy clients. And the token is a very important tool for that, because it's all blockchain transaction. Blockchain is a public register, so everybody can see which wallet generates transactions, and the only thing we have to do is connect the wallet to the right person. So that's like a unique identifier. I hope everybody understands this still. Because there are 2 more reasons to use the token. One of the reasons is staking. I will not tell too much about it because it's more an instrument for experts. Staking is usually an instrument for investors to earn some yield, some fixed income. But we use staking in a different way. We want to reward experts to keep their tokens on the platform, because if an expert is paid in tokens of expertise, it's not good for the system if they immediately exchange it in euros. So we have an incentive for them to keep the tokens, and then they get a stake in the whole system. And that's also much easier with tokens and the blockchain, because blockchain has smart contracts. So all these kind of mechanisms you can already include in your smart contracts. It's like a public business model, decentralized business model that cannot be changed once set. The fourth reason for a token is because it's tradable. We want people to use the token of expertise in the expert app, but another option is to trade it against other cryptocurrencies. If somebody wants it also to make a profit out of it. It's not the approach we are using for this project. It's really a utility token. We want people to use it as a utility, but every token is tradable. Once published, once released, a token is exchangeable. So that will also be the case for the token of expertise. That's something we think it's valuable for the whole project. So I'm not doing this alone. Robert also mentioned it. We have 4 founders. So the how do you say that in American founding fathers?
Founding godfathers.
Yeah, founding godfathers. Harm is also a veteran in the financial industry. He already runs the Dutch community beleggen.com for quite some time. He's also he's done some media coverage. He had some media coverage before and has much experience in building communities. And Ari is, besides our co-host here, also a very experienced derivatives trader. He was one of those traders on the option floor where the people were really shouting to each other in the 80s and 90s. And besides that, he has a lot of experience on risk management and things like that, which are very important. We have already some developers working on the app, of course. There is Krista, who does project management. We have Vera as a designer. Tulio from Marketing Tulio is also very much involved in the whole crypto space. So together with Tulio, we're organizing some AMAs. We'll tell a little bit more about that later. And we have a variety of advisors, all with their own experience. Mikael is very experienced in the crypto space. He just launched his own yield farming fund. There are still more advisors to be added to the team. So we are increasing the number of people, but if you have any suggestions for people to advise us or to work with us, please let us know. We're also looking for testers, of course, for the expert app. So if you're interested in doing tests for the expert app, let us know and we will add you to the list. So a little bit more about the token of expertise. We have a set up planning. I already told you that the beta launch of the app will be very soon. So we put here in April, and in the same quarter, Q2, we already want to introduce version 1, which will hopefully include also the token transactions. That's of course an important part of the whole app. The first beta version will be only the core functionality, and maybe with quite simple design as well. We don't focus on design too much now. We really want a functional app to be released in the App Store. So that's where you can find it in a few months from now. So for the token, we already have a seed funding round in November, in which we participated ourselves as well. We had our first pre-sale in December and January, and now we are launching our second pre-sale, beginning from tomorrow, Friday, until the end of April. And with all these token sales, including a public sale somewhere in Q2, we want to raise up to 7.5 million euros, and we hope to raise a minimum of 500,000 euros. That should be enough to build the app, but of course, marketing is your big variable. The more marketing power you have, the easier it is to find a large public audience. So that means there is a maximum of tokens that is going to be released. 14 million, could also be less. If we don't sell all tokens, the rest of the tokens will be burned. So yeah, we only distribute the tokens that are granted according to the white paper or being sold to investors. We will do that eventually on the Binance Smart Chain and the Kronos chain. We choose specifically for those chains because they're new and upcoming and also much cheaper than the Ethereum network. It's very crowded. People are active in crypto space already. They know that you pay a lot for one transaction in Ethereum. And yeah, if we want to do microtransactions on the app, we cannot use such kind of high transaction fees. So that's why we choose for these two. Also familiar chains. Binance is already one of the biggest organizations in crypto space, and oh, sorry, I was disconnected.
Yeah, I think, am I still clear? Because Mark is not there, I think. And Harry, am I loud and clear still? I think so, eh? Yes. Okay, thank you. I will take it up from here. Yeah, Mark is still there. Maybe you should do the investing, not investing the video on hold. Yeah, the thing is that we did already a few rounds and we started at a lower price. So everyone and everybody who already enrolled in the earlier stage, and we started at 20 cents more or less, and now we raised the bar, we raised the price range now for 40 to 60 euros per token, and that is depending of how much money you would like to put on the table. And also, full disclosure, we as founding fathers we also participate in the rounds, and take a look if Mark is there. Not yet. Mark is back again. And anyone who is anyone who has enrolled before on the whitelist is very important. That is, we will check everything, because I got also some emails that people were worried that they did not get the tokens, and maybe can also Mark elaborate on that. But in the previous rounds, when you could have bought this coin cheaper, then you are entitled to get the tokens for that price. And the thing is that why also to participate, in my opinion, what Mark sorted out also and explained well. That so if you want to use the platform, and also for gaining experience on a fair level, a fair way, then you need the tokens. And the nice thing is that now you can get it at the discount of between 60 and 40%. And then later, when the token will be at the price public sale of €1, that means that if you are already thinking, okay, I want to increase my knowledge and I want to take some services and would like to, we will also publish these services later on, then you get already a discount. And also, apart from that, you can also gain yourself the knowledge and experience. So if you're interested into more information for this round, then you can click here for more information on the CTA bar at the top bar. And correct me if I'm wrong, Mark. So people can enroll, they can leave their details if they're interested, and they will be contacted. It's not a binded contract yet, huh? If
Yeah,
people are interested.
correctly. It's so-called whitelisting. You already
Yes.
pre-subscribe, but doesn't mean you have to yeah, you're not obliged to take any actions. I will tell a little bit later how you can participate in the next private sale, because we have
Hmm.
a special token sale platform created for
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
So yeah, important about this round is that the price range will be between 40 cents, euro cents, and 60 euro cents per token, depending on the amount that's being invested. And the price for the public sale, so when the token is really distributed and being exchangeable, tradable on exchanges, that's €1. And after that, yeah, we are up to price fluctuation in the market. But yeah, it's still a good discount compared to the final price. And we want people now to pay in stable coins. Um, because if they pay in Bitcoin or Ether, it means we have to exchange it again, or there's some exchange risk in the meantime. So stable coins, USD T or BUSD, are a very easy and safe way to participate. I will tell you a little bit more how we are going to spend these proceeds of the token sale. It's all put into the white paper. It's, on the website. You can find all the details in the white paper. But this is, of course, an important factor. The money we receive, the tokens, how are we going to spend it? Well, that's mostly marketing, as I already mentioned, because marketing is quite important to get international success. And we have to compete to very big platforms or big cryptocurrencies, tokens. So yeah, we need power to show what we have to offer and get our brand well known in the world. But another big part, of course, of the budget will be spent on development of the expert app. And then there are some smaller things like contractors. We work with professional organizations to make this token sale happening. And there's just a small fee for the management as well, a bit smaller compared to most other token sales where management wants a bigger stake in the whole process. Well, that's not why we are doing this. It's just a fair uh, a fair amount for the time and effort we're spending on this project. And because we're also investing ourselves in the token, that's where the upside is. We want the token to be very successful. So if we talk about marketing, what are we doing already? Well, we have our first event. Jan Robert already told you on the 15th of April in Amsterdam. That will be just an informal event for people to meet and to network, and all the people involved will be able to present themselves. So everybody's welcome. It's free.
I will be there.
Um,
I will put the link in the chat soon.
yes, please, because it would be nice to see each other after all these webinars in the last 2 years. Now it's
Yes,
time to
true, true.
finally have a drink together. So
Mhm.
feel welcome. We're also hosting some AMAs, and AMA is Ask Me Anything. That's very common way in the crypto space to present projects, and that's also something we're doing now. We see a lot of followers, a lot of traction coming from these AMAs. So if you're already signed up in our Telegram group or our Twitter channel, you see a lot of activity there, and that's because in the recent weeks we're focusing more and more on the crypto space. Our own community is the more traditional investor, and only a few percentage of that is interested in crypto. And now we are mixing this with the very large community of millions of crypto investors all around the world. And we want to approach them through social media, AMAs with well-known channels like BSC Daily and the Chronicle. We already did, and there are some more upcoming. So
Also
they
in
will like.
Vietnam and in Vietnam, I think. possible?
Yeah, there are plenty to come in next weeks. If you want to know, if you want to attend an AMA like that, it's the best to follow our Twitter and Telegram channel.
Yeah.
Then you will see when we are hosting an AMA. But yeah, it will be basically the same information we are sharing now, only in a different way. But you also have the opportunity to ask questions. Of course, here as well, the chat is open, so feel free to ask questions. So as we are raising more budget, we will continue, of course, in doing this online marketing, but also offline marketing. We want to attend large conferences, sponsor conferences, and do quite a good share in search engine optimization, advertising, everything that works to make the expert app and the token of expertise more well known. So how do you join this new token sale? That's of course important. Before we did it on a different way, we just shared our own address, and people could send us cryptos, and then they get a soft an agreement for future token sales. Now we built our own token sale platform, and that requires some more steps, but it also allows us to take more volume. So also smaller tickets. So the ticket size is reduced to a minimum of €500, and that hopefully leads to more participations. And we don't want to do it manually with every individual participants. It takes a lot of time. We want to spend this time on the project. So we built an automated system, and to participate into that, there are a few steps to take, and you see them here. You have to create a crypto exchange wallet because you need to own crypto. That's still the same as before. Then you buy USDT, also called Tether, or BUSD. That's the Binance stablecoin. And then you have to create a MetaMask account, and that's new for most people, but it's not that complicated. MetaMask wallet is a decentralized wallet that can be connected to, for instance, Google Chrome. It's a browser extension, so you download the browser extension, and then it's very easy to do transactions without the whole KYC. At most crypto exchanges, you have to send a lot of information about yourself, and they have to approve you, and it's kind of administrative process. With MetaMask, you can have your own crypto wallet in a few minutes time, literally. Only then you have a wallet. Of course, you still don't have crypto, so you still have to go to one of the platforms to sell cryptos to you. But this is a very important step because you will receive the token of expertise also on your MetaMask wallet. That's quite simple transaction actually that will be done in the public sale. So we encourage everybody already to take this step now, because it's not much more complicated than opening a crypto wallet at Bitfavo in the Netherlands or crypto.com or Binance. Most people already have done that. If you're interested in the crypto space, most people know to find their way to an exchange wallet provider. So the only thing we ask is to create a MetaMask wallet. We have written a manual for that. So let us know if you want to receive it already. It will be published rather soon on the website and all our channels. But online you can find a lot. If you Google how to create MetaMask wallet, you will find a lot of information. As soon as you have this MetaMask wallet, you click on an invite. There will be invites available on the website, but you can also start your own pool. And that's important about this token sale. We're using a pooling system where everybody can create their own pool and invite other people to join their pool. And the bigger this pool is, the lower the token sale price will be. So if you don't join any pool, you just click on the invite on the website, you pay 60 cents per token. If you join a very large pool, let's say with 100K invested together, you pay 50 cents. And yeah, so the larger this pool becomes, the less you pay. And that's also interesting for people with a large network or with their own website or community. Everybody can create a pool and join this sale together. Once you've clicked on this invite, there are a few more steps. You have to sign a contract, this soft, so to say, simple agreement for future token. Everything is explained there, your rights, our obligations, our rights, etc. And then we have to do a KYC. That's a standard procedure. We have to know who you are, because we are also part of the system for checking if we are not dealing with terrorists or there's money laundering happening through our platform. So that's something we have to do, but we also make it very simple with a third-party provider. So in 30 minutes with your mobile phone or your laptop, you can do the KYC. Sorry, something in my throat. And that's it. Then you're participating in this token sale, and you will receive your tokens somewhere in the next month. I hope this is clear. If not, I have a short summary here. So the private sale will start tomorrow. Price will be anywhere between 40 and 60 cents. If you're open to investing a larger amount, please contact us. And we can always talk to see if there's a bigger pool available, or to combine large investors into one pool. It's always good to talk with us if you're planning to do so. But if you want to invest a smaller amount, let's say 500 euros, that's for most people not quite a big deal. Then, yeah, of course, you can use this special pooling system and wait for us to send you the invite via email if you signed up through our website via email, or you can follow our website or Twitter channel or Telegram channel to find the right link. So we want to start, we already started development of the app, and we want to be listed with Token of Expertise this year, and we want to launch the full version of the Expert app this year. And that's important to say because there are many crypto projects who offer a lot of promises about the future, and the timescales, the plannings, time paths are mostly rather long. So yeah, in 2 years or 3 years, most projects want to deliver a brand new blockchain with much more speed and much more features. But it's usually something far in the future, and we want to do it in the same time. We want to raise this money through the token sale, and in the same time developing the Expert app already, so that before the public sale or around the same time as the public sale, we can show how the system works and that the token of expertise is really a utility token. Until the exchange listing, there is no risk of fluctuation of the token because it's a fixed price. Of course, after the listing, it's subject to demand and supply and demand. Sorry, I was just finding the right term. Supply and demand of the token. And yeah, like I said before, we want to stimulate the demand of the token by offering a lot of different services through the Expert app to add more and more experts, and to have the experts keep their tokens, because that's the most supply of the tokens will come from the experts if they receive them through the platform. So if we can convince the experts to keep the token, then hopefully demand will be much bigger than the supply of the tokens on the exchange. But yeah, we cannot give any guarantees about that. Once again, it's not an investment tool. It's just like a currency. We want to have a strong demand for our currency, our coin, our token, and keep the supply stable. Last but not least, we will introduce a bounty program. We did it last month with a viral challenge. That was also one of our marketing stunts, so to say. We are giving away an iPhone. This event will end tomorrow, so maybe it's a bit late to join this right now. You will also find more information about that on our channels. Um, but there will be new bounty programs like this. So if you don't want to participate yourself with a large amount, or you're more into marketing, let us know, and there are ways for you to yeah, get benefit from this project. Did I forget anything, Jan Robert?
No, it sounds good. No, it was a very good brief overview, I think, and hope that people get some more, yeah, insights about our projects. And as you can see, we started 20 cents a couple months ago, and now we raised now 40 to 60 cents, and the public sale will be at €1. And so the thing is that also the longer you wait, also the price is higher. And when I take a look at my trader's perspective, I think also people who are uh, active and also proactive, the traders who sees also opportunities before, then and they act good, then they get also rewards. And there's also yeah, that is also when you think, okay, I would like to have some I would like to render the service or take the service rendered, then you get already a very big discount. Suppose you get those at 50 cents, and then you have already a discount of 50% if you paid it in tokens later. Because I will, for instance, my crypto challenge is €1,000. So if you pay it in the tokens, then it's by you then €500. Is it?
Yeah, yeah, that's I think the most important reason. Hari also calls this out of the money call for the option traders.
Yeah. Also.
I think it's true because yeah, we're not there yet. It's still something we have to achieve, but you know quite soon if it works or not. And no matter
Mhm.
what happens with token, you can always use it to buy these different kind of services. So if you're
Yeah.
interested in
Yeah.
investing,
So
learning more.
yeah. So that is the one thing, and the second thing is that people also this project is based is banking monetizing on the belegger.com my.belegger.com community of 80 or 90,000 members. And the very big yeah, disadvantage we see, and we saw also in the past, that people who are asking, needing services for expertise, yeah, they are not finding the things that they want on a fair basis. And so we have already a community of 80 or 90,000 members. So that means that we don't need to grow. We are on a high level already elaborating. So it's not something that we elaborate from scratch, which takes a lot of time. So, and that is very important to understand as well. And that is also because when people need our token, that means there is a natural demand for the token, because otherwise they will not get discounts and also not the benefits with the token of the services. And also what is very important, Mark, I think, that with most projects, they take as management hefty portion of the pie. I have seen
Mhm.
sometimes like 25 or 30%. That means that tokens which are being issued, that they take 25%. Is here less than, or more or less. I cannot see it. My hands Anders. Maybe you are sponsored by Specsavers, but I think it's 6%. I see there from management.
Yeah, that's to pay the all the management that's involved in the project in now and in the future. But of course, the founders will also get some tokens when we launch the project, but that will only be 2.5%, and that's actually really low
2.5.
in the
Yeah.
industry. Most are at 20%, 15, 10%. Um, yeah, we say
Hmm.
We want we are happy with a smaller amount because we're also all going to be experts on the platform and
Hmm.
hopefully receive a lot of tokens through delivering
The
services.
services.
Yeah,
Yeah. Actually, yes, and we also invested ourselves in this project, so, and we are
that's
not
another
there
way
for the
to benefit.
yeah
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
yeah for the longer term. Okay, are there maybe other questions? I see also Angelic in the house. It's very nice that you're also here. Uh, Thank you for joining us. And are there some other questions you would like to ask us, which is not very clear? And who sees also, yeah, the benefits of this token? If you use a token, that you can see the benefit of it. It would be also very important, of course. And actually, for on the 12th Friday, we will do the presentation again in Dutch for the mijn.beleggen.com platform. We will do that, and that you can also ask. So anyway, you're invited to come to Amsterdam. So Angelic, you can also take the train or plane to Amsterdam. Would be great to see you again. And 15th of April, Good Friday, will be there. We will be there. However, yeah, Harm will be traveling at the day. So Harry, Mark, and I am absolutely in, and I'm hoping to see you there. Very good Friday, Harry. Thank God it's
yes.
Friday. Yeah. No, you're welcome, Angelique. And I also have put the link of the Telegram group. That is also important. If so, we should be keep. If you want to be kept updated, you can go also to our Telegram channel. Okay. Thanks very much, Mark. Thanks very much,
Thank you.
Harry. And of course, members, attendees, thanks very much for your attention, for your time, and we hope to see you soon. And very good luck with the crypto trading or investing.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks.